something, and all of that's just out the window now, then yeah, that's where those little self issues come in. Like, okay, let me do something with my hair, or do something, the small things. And if those small things are still not being acknowledged, I
want to add one thing. Men do show forth their emotions by actions. We may not say it verbally, but you will see it in the actions.
Grabbing. Sometimes women not necessarily may want to just be grabbed or fondled. It may just be more of a caress.
Just see how we move. If you watch how we move and the things we're doing, it's showing that we care a whole lot about you. We showing that we love the person we with, but you can just see what we doing.
Exactly, we more of an action.
But with women, we need to hear it. We need to hear it.
But that's our thing. If for the ladies, if you're watching us, watch our actions. And you'll know your man loves you.
If he hold,
it's
a balance.
I just say we gotta say it. Now,
okay, you just reiterating that we need to watch you. I'm just reiterating.
We finna talk about the ladies now.
That's what it is.
It's 3 against 1, so I hope you got,
ammunition.
I'm ready.
Bootstrapped.
I'm all woman. Let's go.
To the ladies.
Oh, man, hold on. You got your brand
What you need to do to avoid stupid arguments is stop being so emotional.
I would agree.
Yeah, because they want a little bit of thing, but they have monthly cycles.
Right.
Men don't have monthly cycles.
Yes, you do.
So
yes, you do.
We're not even
going to have that issue right now, that topic right now.
Stop it.
But women do. They get very emotional over things that we just don't. Like at work, if she come home talking about, this happened at work and that happened at work, I'm like, why you let that bother you? That's what we saying, but we know you can't really say that if you want to avoid an argument.
Right.
But they get emotional over the weirdest stuff.
Because we know how to compartmentalize a lot of things. They don't.
It's over there.
But that's the issue right there with men, because you all hold everything in.
No. We place it. We categorize it.
No.
This was work.
Yeah.
And it stays at work.
Yep.
You'll bring it home.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand what goes on down there. I'm like, man, I'm trying to do something here at home. So that's what he mean by compartment. Whatever the word.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah. We put it in where it's supposed to be. If it's at work, it's at work.
It's at work.
Yeah. Sometimes we bring it home if it's something that's really.
But see, we're nurturers as well, so it's kind of hard for us not to be emotional, because
that's
if
true.
we were hard and just nonchalant about everything, you all won't want to deal with us.
No, that's called the stud. That's a stud.
That's not what you were gonna say. But
man. We man.
But
butch.
we're not saying don't be emotional, because that's the attractive part of a woman. But we're saying don't be so
overly emotional.
Yes, there's a fine line. There's a fine line.
I remember
the woman.
I read about this event.
You read about it? Did you live it?
I read about it. Two
sure?
people. This dude and this chick was riding in the car, and she asked some stupid question, and there was a lot of people in the car.
Stupid?
It was a stupid question, but there was a lot of people in the car, so it was loud. And from that point on, it was a pout session. It was like,
Well, because 9 times out of 10, you probably embarrassed her.
It was family.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter, because see, for women, regardless of if the question was stupid or
it had no weight to it at all.
It doesn't matter. It's coming from your significant other. She wants to know that you are supporting her 100%.
Okay.
And you don't show. That's just rule number 1. You don't show out in front of family or in front of company. And that's what you were doing. You were showing out.
I'm talking about what I read in the first place.
Whatever. Is that what you read?
And what the guy did was not respond, because he was too caught up in everything else that was going on in the car.
So basically, he ignored her.
You
ignored her.
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
It was overly emotional.
If you could see
join in with the rest of everybody else being excited and happy.
No.
Now this is what the second part of it is. It's not always about you.
It's not always about you either.
It is not.
Oh man, so we got to balance this thing out.
You can't come with a rebuttal like that though. You have to consider.
I'm the only female in here.
But you have to still consider it and say, okay, yeah, that may be a good point.
No, hold on.
She said no. I don't have to consider it.
She crushed. No, she crushed the carrot and said, "You hear the chip? Hold on."
No.
I'm sorry. I'm on the microphone. I'm sorry.
No, what?
I'm saying no. It's not always about us. That can go both ways.
So we go back to that little story that I read. She thought it was about her. We in a car with 5 other people and teenage girls being loud, happy to just be out the house. Why you got to make it about you?
Then spoil the mood.
That's not even about making it about you. That's just plain out
Selfish. Yeah.
So there's a difference between making it being too emotional and becoming more having the focus placed on you.
Okay.
Than just being selfish. Men and women both go through that several times. This is you're displaying right now. You're very selfish.
No, I'm making sure I give these other two opportunities.
No, I'm just doing the observation. You're very selfish.
Observation.
I'm not arms crossing anything, but let's go to the next one. Don't talk too much. We should pause
yes.
It's more to it.
Yes.
Don't talk too much, cause a quick and witty, smart ass reply to everything said. That's what you get from every time you say something. They got a quick,
some kind of smart ass remark.
That goes both ways.
No, men.
Well, I don't do that.
Men don't do that.
You've been doing this all night.
No, I don't. No. I've been joking. There's a difference. Y'all are having a real meeting. There's a difference between a smart, witty reply that's meant to be like degrading, it puts you in your place, versus.
Like I said, you've been doing that all night. I mean,
jokes.
You do that every day.
Those are good jokes.
Those
right
are not.
there.
See, there's that double standard. For you, it's a good joke. For us, it's a smart ass comment.
Like let me see. I can't think of an example right now. There are millions of examples. Millions. I don't know. I can't. I'm trying. The only thing coming to my mind would be like washing the car. I'm finna go wash my car. You gotta go.
Well, you gotta wash the car. Why wash my car?
Let me. You're having sex with the car.
What kind of women do you deal with?
That's
It's their insecurities going.
It
happens. He tell the truth.
Not all women are like that.
No, it's a lot of. Not all, but
we're just trying to get to the point of how we can avoid a stupid.
Is that a Texas thing?
No,
that's an all women thing.
Everywhere.
That's not all women.
Not all women like that.
Everywhere.
I'm saying, like,
it's everywhere.
What she wants is attention. You going to do something that's fun for you. That's a hobby, maybe.
Yeah.
Cleaning your car. We like to clean our car.
But are you being balanced are you being balanced
and
making
sure that's a smart way to come back.
Are you being balanced as far as making sure that you're spending time with her?
That's a good question, though.
Because a woman is not going to feel that way if you're spending time with her.
If she want to watch the car with me, she can.
She needs some attention.
Well, we are women.
She ain't coming out there to watch the car with you.
Why not? See, hold on. That's one of the main things I had to learn about relationships. You have to meet people where they are. It can't always just be a give take type of thing.
I don't know if he would want you to come out there and watch the car. That's his spot.
Hey, you can just go out there and hold the water hose.
Y'all can have a spot together, but this is what I want to do for me. I need to go have. This is for me.
And
you gotta let me have my time.
As long as it's specified, then yeah. But I didn't like football just because the guys were entitled to it. It was something I knew that he enjoyed doing, and then eventually I began to actually like it.
So, okay, this is the point. We don't want to do too much talking. Sometimes the woman got to just stop and listen, and she got to just accept. I was watching a show where a man said he didn't call a woman back because he felt he was going to reject it. And then the woman rose her hand and said, "Oh, that's just," she basically be like, "That's just stupid." And then the teacher in the middle said, "Now this is the classic thing we have."
Reaction, right?
Instead of her saying, "Okay, I'm gonna try to appreciate what you're saying," she put him down and called him stupid because he didn't call back.
And she's just, I don't want to call her a bad woman, but...
No, she just didn't know. And when the lady exposed it, she was like, "Oh, I see what I've been doing," So that's all. Yeah.
And that's a learned behavior as well.
That experience.
The next one is give your man room to help you if he's trying. Some of y'all, I
close box.
I can do it. We independent. I don't need you to.
I need to pay my bills.
Man, but hold on. This here is a classic example of having double standards, because most men are in today's time. They're like, we want an independent woman. We want someone who has her own car, her own house, her own stuff. And then when you take on that mindset that, okay, I don't need a man, then it's like a catch-22 situation, because it's just like, oh, well, you don't need me, so I'm gonna go find somebody else, because it's either you want that or you don't. But what most women fail to realize is that you can have both. You just need to know how to be balanced in it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can. You can be independent, but you got to have room
to grow.
I ain't gonna say room, but you got to have room to grow. But it's got to have a space where you know
where you need to allow
man.
the man to be needed.
Besides sex too, but I need you at this particular
time.
You know, in this particular area. I need
and
you
then
right
the
there.
man also
And
has to
once he
step
realize
up
that,
and fill
Do
that
the
spot
thing,
as far as fulfilling that need.
But if you got everything covered,
ain't no business.
You got it all covered. You know what I'm saying? But if you show me a spot where I can come in and assist,
Yeah, we gonna do the thing.
If I show you a spot, also I know it's go both ways.
But no, I was just gonna say can that possibly be a reason why men are somewhat intimidated to date a successful woman?
We coming to that. You just
jumped over. I'm just saying.
Let me finish this one. It says, "Give your man room time. Give your man room if he's trying to help you. And look, this is a point of it. Is don't make it a point to see him fail at his attempt to make you happy. Sabotage.
Yeah.
Because they'll do that. They'll see you trying.
Then sabotage the whole place.
Some will.
Thank
and
you.
they'll just do all they can to make the situation not
worse.
You know.
Something that I learned, which I think my sister, she shared this with me. She was like, do not knock the small attempts. Those small attempts can eventually turn into larger attempts. And
you said attempts.
Attempts.
Okay. I thought you said smaller tips.
No, attempts.
I thought attempts. She a waitress?
No, attempts as far as just trying to...
Right. Everything counts. You can, and if we notice those little attempts have powerful impact.
They really do.
Yes, indeed. You notice the little things when they ain't there.
Because those little things,
count.
They're more sincere and they're more genuine.
Yeah, the little things count.
Yeah.
Basically.
Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you need to come in, go big now. But, the small ones.
Go big.
FYI. No, we're not talking about no meat.
Go on the high road.
I'm barbecuing.
Go on the high road.
I'm talking about barbecuing.
No, you're not. Stop playing. Go ahead.
You don't want no tuna fish. You want some. Don't get quiet on him. This is something. I think men and females can do this.
They going to shutdown mode.
Don't say nothing. When she don't say nothing, Joe, it is
over.
Terrible.
No, it's over. If she don't say nothing, it's completely over.
It may not be a separation, but it is over. A shaky place when conversation just
stop.
Oh, okay. Is that okay? Gotcha.
I don't seen that before. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Hey, talk to me.
You doing better than that because that was something I really had to really grow and develop in because I was going to shutdown mode. Okay, especially like if he wants to argue type thing. Yeah, you're gonna argue by yourself.
And if you don't
I would sit there and look right at you.
Worse because what happens is his thoughts begin to answer the questions.
Yeah,
and he answering his way instead of hearing what you got to say.
That's what I call silent treatment.
That's me.
Yeah,
I like that too.
I do that too. That's why I say I can't.
When I shut down,
I'll do that. Like you say, confrontation. Oh, you want to be okay?
Okay, it's cool.
Really
for
bad.
Years
I'm Taurus.
Yeah.
You start coming at me like you go.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. I don't even hear nothing. I remember when I was a young kid. I was like 10, and I guess I didn't clean up something. My mom was yelling. She was going off, and my brain said, "I'm not gonna hear her." I ain't hearing nothing. I mean nothing till she was in my face going, "Do you hear me?"
You heard that time, didn't you?
And I looked up like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be listening." I was like, "Oh, I'm finna get in trouble." But and from that point, I just had this ability to just not hear
tune
nothing.
out. It's tune out.
Nothing. I mean, oh man, and it's not good in relationships. It can't last like that.
No, because I'm an Aquarius, so I already know how it is.
I go into my emotional shell, and I will not come out until you straighten up.
You're a hermit crab.
And you can't straighten up now.
And even if you do try and come in, and that's why I was saying words are so powerful because sometimes depending on what words I actually said, they can carry some weight. It's almost like I'd rather you hit me type thing. Not that you're gonna lay hands anyway, but I'd rather you hit me than for you to use the choice words that you're using.
Right, because you can see you just angry and it's real and just tense in the room, and then one word like I'm just sincerely sorry. So a real apology, and everything changes immediately with one word like that. It's just diffuses the whole situation.
Not necessarily because that's
not in every situation, but in certain situations, just that one statement can say, okay, we can take it somewhere. We can try another way.
Well, you know what? That goes back into being the bigger person who's willing to step up and just
That's another. I didn't put that in here,
but people stepping up
too. Yeah, somebody got to
step up and take initiative about the whole situation.
Somebody got to be wrong.
Yeah. Sometimes it ain't gonna hurt to be wrong. Sometimes it's like
somebody got to
or a diffuser. But okay, I was wrong. All right,
yeah.
it's cool.
But you can't just it can't be a I wish you shut up.